Hi guys, it's Jenny. Welcome to the second part of the Best Fragrant Orchids in the World series. If you missed the first part, feel free to click the info card on top of your screen at any time. Today we have a great selection as well, so if you're on the lookout for the greatest fragrant orchids you can buy, sit back and enjoy. Let's start with one of my favorite orchid families of all times, the Brassavolas. This is the Brassavola Little Stars, a primary hybrid between two great species. This orchid is a vigorous hybrid which can produce up to 5 flowers per flower spike, and if you have an old enough individual, you can get a multitude of spikes at one time. The one you see has 10 spikes. The simple white flowers are not the reason why you should be impressed. It's the fragrance that will make you fall in love with this orchid. The Little Stars has a clean, fresh, quite soapy fragrance, which is so powerful it will fill any room or greenhouse. It is so intense that you can feel it, carried by the wind meters away from this orchid. Now, you might be put off by the term soapy, but trust me, it's much better than it sounds. I've yet to encounter such a delightful, clean scent. I'll give it that maybe some people will not be impressed, since it is not sweet or flowery in any way, but when it comes to whimsical, this is the pinnacle. Imagine a princess in a wonderful white dress, taking a walk in the magical forest at night. Why at night? Well, here's the catch. This orchid releases its fragrance only during nighttime, since its pollinators are night moths. The flowers don't need to be colorful or flashy. They need to have a light color and have a fragrance that can travel long distances to reach its pollinators. One of the common names of this orchid is the Queen of the Night, and I totally agree. If you've never had a Brassavola orchid, then you are missing out on one of nature's greatest scents, and the Little Stars hybrid is perfect if you want a vigorous, easy-to-keep orchid. Let us move on to something more colorful. Here is the Phalaenopsis Bellina, which is another iconic orchid one should have in its fragrance collection. This is a species orchid, which produces 1 or 2 flowers at a time per flower spike. It is also a sequential bloomer, so for a few months out of the year, you will enjoy its wonderful waxy blooms. The scent, on the other hand, is what this orchid is most known for, being classified by some as the most fragrant Phalaenopsis species you can buy. The scent is a mouth-watering cocktail of exotic fruit, such a fitting aroma for the warm summer days. I cannot say it is too sweet or too lemony, it's just delicious, and I cannot help but imagine myself on a beach when I smell this flower. Good news is, the scent is pretty powerful, so you will have no problem enjoying it if you keep this orchid in your living room. Unlike the Brassavola, the Bellina releases its fragrance during daytime and fades completely in the nighttime. Each flower can last up to a month or a little more, and due to its sequential blooming nature, you'll get to enjoy her for months. I've raved enough about this one in my usual videos, so I'll just let you guys discover this one on your own. Let me know what you think in a comment below though. Next on our best fragrant orchids list is a Dendrobium orchid. This is the Dendrobium Comet King Akatuki, known for its large purple blooms that sprout along the length of the cane. Now let's forget about the Bellina scented summer and think of Akatuki spring, as this orchid usually blooms in the springtime after a cool winter rest. The scent is more than fitting, as it's strikingly similar to the scent of hyacinths. I've actually had the chance to compare them next to each other, and hyacinths are a bit sweeter, but the Akatuki will definitely make you think of springtime. The fragrance is quite powerful yet again, and it will probably fill up a normal living room. It has a lovely flower and a lovely scent. If you can figure out the winter rest part of its care, this is an easy and rewarding grower, which releases fragrance during daytime and cannot be detected at all during nighttime. And last for today's list is an Oncidium type orchid called Oncidium Catherine Zoque. Don't be fooled by the small size of its flowers. They deliver a pretty strong fragrance that is so sweet and wonderful it will make you want to eat them. But just don't. It's hard to describe it really, but to me they just resemble a sweet, delightful syrup that can easily be put on pancakes. Now this hybrid has another great feature. It is a prolific bloomer and an easy grower. Each mature pseudobulb can create 4 spikes at one time, although I've seen even more. Even if the flowers are tiny and the spikes are quite short, the fragrance and abundant display is just to die for. Definitely one you should keep an eye out for if you want a fragrant collection. The scent can only be felt during daytime, and in the nighttime it goes away almost completely. But this is why you also need to have some brassavolas. So these were the 4 picks of today. As per popular request, I will continue the series of fragrant orchids whenever they bloom and I get to film them. When the next part of the series will be done, I'll be sure to make an info card right at this moment in the video, so check it out. Hope you enjoyed this video and gave you some ideas of which orchids you should buy next. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and a share, subscribe to my channel for daily orchid videos, and feel free to drop me a line in the comment section below and I'll answer you back. Also, consider making a one-time tip or a monthly donation to orchidnature.com if you'd like to support us further. Thanks for watching, and click on an option on the screen to watch another orchid video or visit our orchid community. See you next time. Bye!